welcome Steve Grogan.
What's up, everybody? It's that time of year again. It's that time of year. About 9 years ago, two people went out and drank a little. Someone got hard, someone got wet. And now I have to pay $8 for mints from their kids' school catalogs at work. Used to make me mad, condomless coworkers, but not anymore. Because I've had a life-changing, Oprah-worthy realization about forgiveness. As his basis in Jesus' teaching, he said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Or simply, people are just fucking stupid. I'll explain. I'm in McDonald's, which is my fault, because if stupidity were a religion, McDonald's would be like the Vatican. And I guess Ronald the Pope. So I can't blame the Asian lady who's standing at the front of the line holding $2 in her hand and smiling and saying, "Shake," over and over again. She's exactly where she should be. Behind her, an old man. And when I say old, I mean like when scientists refer to the Big Bang, they're talking about when this guy fucked Eve. All right? Social Security drying up, this guy collected it all. And he's standing there because he's counting out change because he wants to pay in nickels like when he was a kid. Behind him, in front of me, a woman who is so large that Aretha Franklin would have to go up in weight class to fight her. Now, I like big girls as much as the next guy, but listen, if you need a cane to walk and a toilet brush to wipe your ass, I mean, I'd still have sex with you, but you shouldn't be ahead of me in a McDonald's line, and they're always the most pissed off, too. It's been 10 minutes since her last feeding, and all this standing around might count as exercising, which to her is supersizing his ugly cousin. I'd move to the next line, but there's that working girl with the fake Coach bag, and she's rummaging, and she's in a real hurry. Why? Because she's using a credit card, a signature authorization, and a PIN number to pay for her 4-piece nuggets. Not a major purchase. Carry some cash on you. In fact, take the $2 from the Asian lady. She's not getting anywhere. And don't get me started on the people who the menu just isn't big enough for, you know what I'm saying? Like people who need special shit, smaller Cokes in large cups, extra ice. I used to work with a girl who asked me to get her a cheeseburger with no meat. Just a bun, cheese, and ketchup. She said, "Yeah, because it tastes the same, it's just that I'm vegan now." Oh. So I'm supposed to look like an idiot and ask for this thing because you watch the Discovery Channel. And now you're a vegan, cow-loving, grass-eating, foraging, Paul McCartney-listening, hemp-wearing, Starbucks drinking. All I do is eat leaves so I can shit plants, and it grows into a tree, and I'll eat the tree, and it's the circle of life, and my colon is an experiment in photosynthesis, moron. I am not going to ask for complicated shit from a kid who has pictures of the food on his cash register. Know where you are. But I didn't say that. I just remembered the rule. People are fucking stupid. And I ignored her. I left there. I'm walking behind two kids acting ghetto, sideways hats, giant white t-shirts. One of the kids was black, the other one was trying to be. Don't you hate that shit? I know my friend Jermaine's here. He hates that shit. My friend Jermaine is in the back. I don't know if you guys can see, but he's black. Which I feel really cool about, because all the white guys know, if you have a friend, a close friend of yours that's black, it just makes you feel cooler. Because he could be out right now doing black stuff. But he's not. He's here with me, and that means I must be aight, right? Is that what I'm saying? But yeah, so these suburban white kids, though, with the quote in the rap lyrics, it's great because they're from the badass streets of Massapequa. L.I.E. motherfucker. Guy just came in on the L-I-double-R. That's just crazy. Shut the fuck up. And get some clothes that fit. You look like you just came from a Zoltar machine and asked to be a kid again. don't care how many copies of the blueprint you have, all right? You still have no rhythm, you still can't play ball, and you still have a smaller dick. Embrace the white. All right? So these kids, they see a girl pass by and they say, "Hey, pretty eyes," and they stare at her ass crack, which is showing because she has high self-esteem. And they'll get her. And they'll get her too, and pretty soon, in a couple of years, I'll stand on the train next to them and their two little kids. Oops, and I did it again. And I'll look at their cute little faces and their cute little outfits, and I'll feel proud of myself because, I'm paying for them. 11 years later, they're kids, and I'll just chalk it all up to taxes. State, city, people are fucking stupid. Tax. We think of stupidity as a southern thing, like the rednecks are so much dumber than our sophisticated New Yorkers, but that's not true. You people around the streets, you know it. There are people in this city that are yellow bus riding, ice cream eating, window licking, hug you real tight because they don't know their own strength retarded. I'm talking about people who are like introducing their dogs to other dogs in the street and laughing as they bark. Feisty. I'm talking about people who are updating their Facebook status with every bowel movement. I'm talking about guys meandering in the street reading a fucking Kindle. And I'm talking about the AM New York guys, those Metro, and they're just like the Metro PC or whatever, Metro paper, AM New York guys. And they're standing there like a football player at rush hour, clotheslining you with it and shoving it in your pants. I used to get mad at that, but then I said, listen, think about it. How bad did this guy have to fuck up as a paper boy to get demoted to giving out free papers? I mean, I don't know what the paperboy hierarchy is, but that's got to be pretty damn low on the list. And we can't talk about stupidity without mentioning at least once the morons, tards, and assholes of the MTA. We don't know what we did with our money. You know what you did? You blew it all paying for those new trains where the robotic asshole from Movie Phone tells me I'm late now. That's what I needed. We're in the middle of the train, in the middle of the tunnel for 20 minutes, and then out of nowhere, stand clear of the closing doors, please. We thank you for riding the MTA, as if you have a fucking choice. And for using Movie Phone. This train just made you late for Harry Potter. And the trains don't run at night anymore. I don't know if you guys know that, but 11 o'clock. When you guys leave here, get on that train before 11, because if you're on the train past 11 o'clock, take your jacket off, use it as a pillow, you're staying there. Because the city never sleeps, but the MTA fucking does. It's a sad, sad thing. But listen, I like that idea. Listen, let's give him a raise. Fuck it, you know what? I'm up for review this week. My boss is here. He's in the back. Listen, Chris, here's the deal. I know you gave me a raise not too long ago, but I blew all that fucking money, and I don't know what I did with it, so I need more. I don't want to work as many hours. I'm definitely not going to work weekends. I'll come in on or close to schedule. But there may be an earlier incident that causes the delay. And if you don't give it to me, I'm going to go on fucking strike. How's that? He's like, that's what you fucking do anyway. Anyway, I told myself I wasn't going to talk about marriage tonight. I said, I'm not going to talk about marriage because I was talking to a girl in the bar and she said, maybe you shouldn't talk bad about marriage because you've never been married and you don't know what it's like. So maybe you should just keep your mouth shut. I said, I'm sorry, you're right. How long have you been married? She said, I'm divorced. Point, Steve. But I have to talk about it because a lot of my friends, they're in their 30s, so I'm 29 and 16 months. I won't say that dirty TH word. But, you girls will know, like, you have that friend of yours that's like, her relationship's tank and it's going nowhere. But much like a rent control apartment, she's afraid to leave it because she might not find something better. So now she's engaged. And now she's above your relationship problems, you know? Because she's older, she's wiser, she's like a relationship fucking Yoda. Because while you may have a boyfriend, she has a fiancé. And you know how you know? Because this is all you hear from this for about the next 2 years. All you hear is, oh, you wouldn't believe what my fiancé said the other day. You know what? You'll hear it because my fiancé's on the way. Twittering, OMG, my fiancé's late again. He's so lucky he's my fiancé. Me and my fiancé, we were at a Halloween party a couple of weeks ago at my fiancé's family's house. And oh, they're so nice and happy because they're so happy that I'm my fiancé's fiancé. And you know what we were? You know what we were for Halloween? We were Jay-Z and fiancé because he liked it. He put a ring on it. Don't be mad at her. It's not her fault. Just go to the wedding. Write out a check. Be generous because divorce is expensive. And just write where it says notes on the check. Remember the rule. And write it down. Say it with me. People are just fucking stupid. Guys, thank you so much for coming up.